Greetings, family. Empress D out in a wonderful natural environment where I can see the birds and hear them chirp and see all the beautiful butterflies and all the marvelous trees, family. And I'm encouraging you to do the same. It will do wonders for you, okay? Now, in the United States of America, the government has been shut down. I believe it was since October the 1st. More recently, I'm hearing that the US government is also laying off a bunch of employees. I actually saw a video of somebody trying to go to the IRS on Friday, and that it was closed down. We have to read between the lines, family. Something is up. We are on the cusp of something that's going to shake things up. There are several astrological aspects that are coming up in the next 6 months or so that are insane, family. And I always say this: if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, you need to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. These planetary bodies that are in our solar system emit energy, and that energy affects us here on the plane of this planet, okay? Whether you want to believe it or not, a for your business, but I know it to be a fact. All right, family? The planet Jupiter is playing a huge role in the upcoming planetary alignments. The planet Jupiter is the planet of abundance, of huge things that are huge, things that are really impactful. Okay, family? Now, I'm not going to claim to be an astrologer because I'm really just new at this. I'm only 5 years in. 5 years into kind of studying these things, and let me tell you, they are absolutely and positively real in terms of how the energies affect us. Now, what is coming is the Great Awakening. What is predicted in terms of the planetary alignments, and as well with this 3-eye atlas interstellar object family. Apparently, it's perihelion, and that is what a perihelion is when an object or a planet is behind the sun. So behind the sun, if we're in front of the sun and it's behind the sun, that's its perihelion. Family, the time and the date, I think it's the date that the interstellar object 3-eye atlas will be approaching, or at its perihelion, is, I believe, October 25th, at the end of this month. Today is the 11th of October, family. Now, I watched this astrologer who plotted the aspects of 3-eye atlas. They plotted when it was first discovered, which was July 1st. They plotted its perihelion, when it will be behind the sun. And this astrologer came up with so many fascinating things. To summarize, because again, I'm no astrologer, to summarize, what he was saying is that this time that we are going through is going to propel us, all of the people and beings on this planet, to knowing things that we haven't known before. And in fact, I think it's more knowing things that are real instead of the illusion that we've been living for all of this time. Family, what a time to be alive. Brace yourself. You've heard it from me here today. People like me are going to be very popular soon because the masses are going to be turning to us to figure out what is happening. Brace yourself, family. The thing is, I really worry, and I can think of a few people, that I know that I don't know how they're going to cope with these new realities, with this new information. Some people are so stuck in what they know, and they do not have the capacity to take in new information and assimilate it into their consciousness. And so I really worry about those people that struggle to see things from a perspective that isn't familiar to them. You see what I'm saying, family? I hope you're not one of them. And if you are, you best start to find a way to be able to open your consciousness, open your mind to new perspectives. Because I think that what's going to determine whether people survive this is their ability to adapt. Okay? Isn't there something that says adapt or die? Now, listen, obviously I don't wish death on anybody. But again, death is just the falling out of the flesh, right? Our soul never dies. Family, listen, man, I say all of this to encourage people to open their minds, family, right? And guess what? If you don't want to open your mind, that's your choice too, right? We all have free will. Do with it as you wish, okay? But me here, my mind has been open. It's always been open, but it's been extremely open over the last 5 years. You know what opened my mind? 2020, right? They said in the year 2020, that's when everybody had perfect vision. My vision was 100% corrected in 2020 when I started to see things for what they really are, okay? All right, family, I'm going to continue on my walk. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this message. Get outside. It's Saturday. Get outside. I hope you're not having to have too many commitments today. You don't have to be at the job and that kind of thing. Get outside. Go for a walk. Treat yourself properly, family. Come on now. Anyway, again, thank you for taking the time to listen to this message, family. I love and I value each and every one of you. One love.